Hey everybody, and welcome to another journaling video. In today's video, I am going to be working in a couple different inserts that I have going on. This particular one is an insert that is specifically for my daughter. It is a notebook where I put letters to her in, and I'm going to be using the October Your Creative Studio Kit. And it felt appropriate to use this kit for her insert because it had a fairy theme. And while I don't really love fairies, I felt this theme was really cute because it wasn't like Disney fairy themed. It was very rustic and nature themed. It just was very pretty and very subtle and very earth minded. And I just liked the colors. They weren't like a unicorn color story, it was just very earthy, and I really loved that. And so I decided to use the supplies to decorate some future pages in her journal. And then I think I also decorate a page in my weekly insert as well, and you will see that later on in the video. But I want to welcome anyone who might be watching this that is new. I want to encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and to just welcome you. I'm glad to have you here. And to all of my current subscribers, if you are currently subscribed, make sure you are hitting that notification button for my channel so that you get notified when I post new videos. I have recently spoken to YouTube about my viewership going down, and he told me that actually only 15% of my subscribers get notifications from my channel, and that's pretty surprising. And I definitely want to make sure that these videos are being seen by you guys. So I would just encourage you to do that. But we're going to move on from that because it's not what the video is about. I want to focus on how special this particular journal is for me. So this journal was made by a friend. Her name is Shelly, and she is the creative genius behind Sora Asan Studios. And if you don't know who that is, she's the one who made the stationary bento boxes, and she's just such a wonderful friend, and I am always so thankful with the treasures and the gifts that she gives me. But when Clara was little, Shelly made this insert specifically for her, and it has always meant so much to me, and it's where I put all of the super special letters to her. I have written letters to all of my children over the course of their lives. It usually starts with their birth story because I always feel like that is something super special to have. I wish I had something like that. But subsequently, whenever a milestone happens or every birthday, anything memorable I want to have, I usually just write a really lovely letter on really fine stationery and I tuck it away. And at a moment that seems appropriate, maybe graduation or at their wedding or the birth of their first child, I will present them with the pile of letters that I have written to them over the course of their lives. But with Clara, I wanted to do something just a little bit more personal, and I decided to use this insert that Shelly made, and her birth story is in it, and it's just where I put all of those really deep thoughts and things that I want her to remember, or things that I want her to know about me or about her when she was, a baby. Just so super, super sweet, important, like thoughts and memories and milestones, all of those things. Anyway, all of that happens in this insert. So, Lady Clara has had quite a month. Everybody was sick in October. If you follow me over on Instagram, you will have heard about all of the illnesses that all of us endured during October. But Lady Clara had another little mishap on our anniversary, actually. We spent our anniversary day and night in the pediatric unit in Orlando. She's totally fine now. I'm totally not ready to talk about it. I need a lot of therapy to process everything. But this notebook means more to me now than it ever has. And eventually I will write this story in this notebook about what happened with her. After I do some serious processing, it was the most traumatic experience of my life when someone comes in and tells you that your daughter could die, and all of that. It's just really intense. So like I said, I don't want to go into details, but she's fine. We're healing. No permanent issues with her whatsoever. She was totally normal the next day. But yeah, it's been an intense situation. So I've found myself wanting to connect with her in much deeper ways and wanting to just to really take our relationship and our time seriously, which I think is something that when you get caught up in the moment, or the stress or the exhaustion of everyday life, you sort of forget that life is so fragile, and it's just, you just need to slow down. And that's where we've been the past couple of weeks. I took all of November off. Up to this point. Today I think is the 18th, and for the past couple days I've sort of been slowly getting back into the swing of things, posting on Instagram again, and I've been filming like crazy because we are taking the entire family up to Maryland, where I am from. It's an 18-hour drive without traffic or any major stops, but we are taking all 4 kids, and luckily we'll be there for a week, so it will make the drive worth it. But yeah, I had to do a lot of work to make sure that I had stuff set up for all of that. But I'm happy to be back into my office. I will be honest, I avoided it for like almost 2 months. So I'm just happy to be back and creating and sharing creative content for you guys and inspiring you, and apparently now giving you words of wisdom. But my favorite thing is just sharing about my family and my life and my experiences. And if you've been here for a while, you know that that's the vibe this channel has. I am not just going to tell you what I'm doing on the screen. You can see what I'm doing on the screen. I always tell you the supplies that I'm using and where I got them. But as far as wasting the airspace, I'm going to talk about my life. And I hope that that is okay with you guys and that you enjoy that sort of content. If you are new here, please let me know. I would love to get to know you better. Leave a comment down below and let's generate some conversation. And if you have any questions about my family or my dynamic, I would love to answer that for you. But yeah, we're gonna definitely move it on. I'm gonna stamp this image. I don't know about you guys, but this is really, I'm really loving the vibe of this. Watching it back, I love it so much more than when I was doing it in real time, because sometimes you get a little bit desensitized to the materials that you're using and you sort of forget how good it looks. So watching it back now is really fun. I really love the way all of those layouts came out. But I'm going to move over into my weekly insert now. And honestly, I don't really think I sped this video up too much. I did a little bit, but not as quickly as I normally do it, because I've been sort of mastering the art of sneaking in 15-minute filming sessions, usually while the kids are outside playing and I'm watching them from the window or during nap time. But a lot goes into the prep of a video like this, so it's, I have to steal my time where I can. So I've mastered the art of filming pretty quickly, and when I speed it up too quickly, it means I only have like a 5 or 6 minute video, and sometimes that could just be too short and too rushed and too busy. So I on purpose didn't speed this one up quite as fast as I normally do. So it meant I got a good almost 13-minute video, which is nice. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the change of the season. Well, I guess it's November now, so everybody in the northern part of the world is probably well on their way to colder weather. But here in Florida, it is still, I guess it's autumn. I don't know. We had a cold front last week, and it a little bit earlier in this week where we had like 50-degree mornings, but like 2 hours later it was like 72 degrees. And today I think it was 78 degrees and it was gloomy outside. So if the sun was out, I'm sure it would have been warmer than that. But we're super excited to get up to Maryland and get some cooler weather. It does look like a nasty system is going to be moving through while we're there, so I hope it's not too bad, but I think it's going to be too warm for snow. But boys will, and all of us will be able to experience some cooler temperatures. I know Mr. Hand is super excited about that. He really loves cold weather. He grew up here in Florida, so he does not take advantage of cold weather in any way. He loves it when it gets cold. So he's probably more excited than any of us to get up in the colder temperatures and actually enjoy some winter weather. But we'll see. The drive is going to be pretty long, pretty brutal. I don't know. It's going to be a long drive. And if we were smart, we would split it into 2 days to give us a little bit of a break, but I think we would just much rather just get it over with and do the thing and get where we're going so we can just relax. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess it depends on how bad traffic is and how the weather is and how we're feeling and all those things, but it's going to be so nice. I hope that all of you are able to spend some good quality time with your families this coming week and the next couple of weeks during the holidays. It's a very special and important time of the year. I haven't been able to spend time with my family like this since 2013. Oh, my mother-in-law's calling me. Yeah, since 2013 was the last time. So I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so you can see everything close up. And that's pretty much going to be it. If you have any questions, like I always say, feel free to leave them down below. I would love to interact with you guys in the comments down below. I love how this page turned out with the stamping on top and the stickers peeking through. Oh, I just love it. So I don't know. I'm just way too happy with how that turned out. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will leave everything you need to find your creative studio, which is the kit that I used for this particular video. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.